Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to end the video. This is another paid request, this time for Timothy. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, reviews, commentaries, reacting to a list, ranking, article, whatever it may be, feel free to say it. God, what am I doing? Feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And let me get a drink so maybe there'd be some IQ in this that I could zap it to my damn broth of a brain. Damn. Losing it. Getting old. But Timothy sent in the request, thank you, and Timothy wanted me to react to his list of his top 30 favorite bad guys list, favorite villains. Now, of course, this is his list, not mine, not yours, it's his list. With every list, you don't disagree with stuff and agree with stuff, just how it is. Number 1, great choice, the Bad Bomber, Howard Payne, Dennis Hopper's character in Speed. Great choice. I mean, Speed is a fantastic movie. It's one of the better action films out there. Dennis Hopper's have a lot of fun with his role. Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a bus. What do? Even the way he gets killed, gets his head popped off. Yeah, when I'm taller. Great choice. Number 2, Clarence Boddicker. Hey, another wonderful choice in RoboCop, played by Kurtwood Smith. He goes into a room, bitches leave. I mean, it's hard to go. You can't go wrong with Clarence Boddicker. Those two, Howard Payne and Clarence Boddicker, great choices. I would put them on the list. Absolutely. Number 3, yes, Hans Gruber, Die Hard. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. Smart, cunning, and evil. Yeah, Alan Rickman, my favorite performance of his. Number 4, Patrick Bateman. Interesting choice. I do think it's one of Christian Bale's better performances. I do like American Psycho. My favorite role of his is Equilibrium, but American Psycho is a good one, and definitely an interesting villain, especially by the end, because you don't know, well, did the murders happen, or did it not happen, and he's so crazy he just imagined everything that happened. That's up to the viewer. But yeah, that's number 4. Number 5, Anton, the guy from No Country for Old Men. I get it, because he does give a good performance. Interesting way of killing people with the... I forget what the hell that device is. I'm not big on the movie, but I did like his performance, so I can understand that. Number 6, Charles Rain, Passenger 57. I mean, I don't mind. I like the movie. I don't mind him. I keep getting confused with the other actor. There's him and there's Warlock. The Warlock. It's Bruce Payne. But I keep getting confused with the other actor from the Warlock movies. But I believe this is... No. Is it Bruce Payne? Or am I getting confused with the other guy? That is Bruce Payne, right? I just want to make sure. If so, who's the guy in Warlock? Yeah, it is Bruce Payne. So, Julian Sands. I don't know why I'm confused with Julian Sands. Yeah, but it's Bruce Payne. Don't mind him. I mean, there are other villains I like more. Like, I would put Simon Phoenix above it, Freddy Krueger above it. I would put people like Fushan from Lance Henriksen from Hard Target. I put these guys above it. That's just me, though. But, you know, not bad. Earl Talbot Blake, Ricochet, that's the John Lithgow one, that's number 7. He did a good job. He was hamming it up, but he did do a good job. I would say I prefer Eric Quaylen, John Lithgow from Cliffhanger. I would say that's my favorite villain role from John Lithgow. But Ricochet's not a bad movie. And John Lithgow is having fun. But just for me, I would prefer Eric Quaylen from Cliffhanger. 8, Castor Troy from Face Off. I disagree. I think that's one of Nicolas Cage's worst performances. I like Nick Cage. I liked him in Con Air. I liked him in Willy's Wonderland. I liked him in Mandy. The Rock. I don't like him as Castor Troy. I think he's too silly. I think he's too over the top in a bad way. I think he's overbearingly annoying. He looks like he's in a parody of an action film. I disagree with that, especially when, like, where's Fouchon? Where's Damon Killian? Where's Sergeant Andrew Scott, Universal Soldier? Where's Simon Phoenix? That's just my opinion, so teach their own. I know a lot of people love Face Off. It's not my favorite John Woo movie. I'm not really I like the action scenes, not really a fan of the movie, though. I prefer Hard Target, Broken Arrow. There you go, Broken Arrow, John Travolta's character. I would say I liked him a lot more. Said, goddamn, what a rush. What was his name? I'm bad with names, that's why I can't remember his. But I love his character in Broken Arrow, John Travolta. Deacon. Yeah, you mind. Yeah. Ain't it cool? Will you please not shoot near the thermonuclear devices? Yeah, Major Vit Deakins. I think I would have to put that above anything in Face Off. Number 9, Cyrus the Virus. John Malkovich. Love Con Air. Slimy, sinister. Just his name fit well in that movie. Number 10, Kaiser Soze, Kevin Spacey, Usual Suspects. I get it. It wouldn't be on my list, but I do get it. It wouldn't be on mine, though. Simon Phoenix, Demolition Man, for me is too low. I would definitely put him up there, maybe even top 5. I think Simon Phoenix, Wesley Snipes, he's having so much of a ball as a villain. Is one of Wesley's best performances. I love that guy. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. He's just having a lot of fun. I love Simon Phoenix. Richter, is that Michael Ironside from Total Recall? Love Total Recall. Love. See you at the party with the. Always great to have Michael Ironside in there. Quaid. I mean, he kind of has to play second fiddle to Ronnie Cox's character, so he can't really do a whole lot, but Michael Ironside definitely brings the intensity to it. Mr. Joshua, Gary Busey from Lethal Weapon, I do enjoy, so yeah, that's understandable being on the list. Nicky Santoro, Casino, not really. I mean, I like Casino, but I don't know, I never really thought of him, I don't know. This never really comes to mind when I think of villains. I don't know why. I like the movie, but it never comes to mind. Drexel, True Romance. I mean, is that the Gary Oldman role? I mean, I haven't seen True Romance too many times. I've only seen it maybe twice. Good movie, but again, it's just not a film I grew up with, so maybe that's why. Senator McComb, Time Cop. That's cool. Love to see Time Cop on the list. Loved Ron Silver. I mean, there's other Van Damme villains I would put above it. For example, I would put Lightsaber says Fouchon above it. I would put Bolo Yeon in Bloodsport as Chun Li. I would put him above as a villain. I like Senator McComb, but if we're talking Van Damme villains, I would put Chun Li, Fouchon, Ton Po, Sergeant Andrew Scott. I'd probably go with Fouchon, Sergeant Andrew Scott, then Bolo Yeung's Chun-Li, then Tom Poe. Maybe Senator McComb, although I do like Fender from Cyborg. Fender, fucker! So I may actually put him above it, but I do like Ron Silver. Number 17, Luis for Toy Soldiers. That's the decently underrated Sean Astin film. That's the guy who would be Wishmaster a few years afterward. Andrew Divoff does a good job as a villain. He probably wouldn't be in my top 20, just as at number 17, but not too bad. Andrew Divoff pulls off a villain very well. Number 18, Wolfguard, Nighthawks. Again, good choice. I'm thinking of Rutger Hauer, though. I would say The Hitcher. I think it's his best villain role. So I would put The Hitcher above him on that. I think The Hitcher is fantastic. I think his villain in that is so mysterious and so scary, and you don't quite know what makes him tick. So again, for me, for Rutger Hauer, it would be The Hitcher. Although I know some people, it would probably be Blade Runner as the villain. But Wolfguard, good choice. Underrated film, Nighthawks. Delta Force 2, Ramon Cota. I like Billy Drago. I thought the film was alright. I mean, even Chuck Norris, I would put maybe Richard Lynch, Invasion USA, or David Carradine, Lone Wolf McQuaid, or even the Brian Libby in Silent Rage. I know you have Sonny Landham and Firewalker. I put other villains of Chuck Norris's above that. Again, that's just me. Delta Force 2, I think it's okay. It was never one of my favorite Chuck Norris films. Number 20, Bennett, Commando. I mean, I think he should be higher, but love Bennett. I'm not going to shoot you between the eyes, I'm going to shoot you between the balls. Number 21, that's a good choice. Number 21, Sergeant Barnes, Platoon. Yeah, I mean, I can see why. Tom Berenger does a nice job in that. 22, Fraker, Death Wish 3. Nice choice. Not a lot of people mention Fraker, but definitely a nice sinister role from that guy, but also love Death Wish 3. My favorite Charles Bronson film. 23, Richie, William Forsythe. I could say that's, for me, the best Steven Seagal villain, personality-wise. And Out for Justice is my favorite Steven Seagal film, so I like that choice. Paul Giamatti, number 24, Shoot 'Em Up. That's really cool, because no one ever tells about Shoot 'Em Up. But I think Shoot 'Em Up is a very underrated film. I think it doesn't get the respect it deserves. I think it's very fast-paced, energetic, exciting, and Paul Giamatti is a lot of fun in that, so great to see him on the list. Rick Masters is To Live and Die in L.A. He's 25. I didn't mind him. But there's just other I would pick more, whether it be the ones I mentioned, or Gene Simmons from Runaway, or various others. I don't even know if things like The Predator from Predator 1 and 2, or Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees, if they would fit. I guess if you're talking non-creatures, but... Carl, 26 from Die Hard. I like Alexander Godunov. Die Hard is a classic. I like Carl, but again, I would put Simon Gruber from Die Hard with a Vengeance, or Eric Quaylen from Cliffhanger, Damon Killian, Richard Dawson from The Running Man, Dolph Lundgren from either Ivan Drago, Rocky IV, or Sergeant Andrew Scott from Universal Soldier, just to name a few. Billy and Stu from Scream. Okay, if we're talking slasher films, so does Freddy Krueger count? Or does Jason Voorhees count? I like Billy and Stu, but again, does Freddy and Jason count? If so, I would put them above Billy and Stu. 006 Alec from GoldenEye. I love GoldenEye. Sean Bean was alright, but he wouldn't be on my list. Same with Packard, number 29 from The Wraith. The Wraith I always thought was okay. So okay. I never loved The Wraith. Again, there's just other films I would put above it more. Just for me. I like GoldenEye, The Wraith. 30 Max from A View to a Kill, Christopher Walken's character. I mean, A View to a Kill, I don't hate like other people do, but I don't love it. Roger Moore was a bit too old for the role. I mean, Max, I don't know. I mean, there's other James Bond villains I would put above it. Donald Pleasance from They Only Live Twice, I believe it's called. I'm bad with names. Pretty good list. Yeah, I mean, there's some I disagree with. I mean, there's some I would put higher. I would not have, I didn't for me, Castor Troy, or I did for my list, I wouldn't have Drexel or Nicky Santoro or Max Zorin. Freddy, Jason, Darth Vader, if those don't fit, then Simon Gruber from Die Hard 3, Colonel Stewart from Die Hard 2, Fushan, Lance Henriksen from Hard Target, or even his character from Stone Cold would be a good one. Eric Quaylen, which I think John Lithgow is fantastic in Cliffhanger. Damon Killian, I think Richard Dawson kills it in The Running Man. Sergeant Andrew Scott, Dolph Lundgren, I think kills it in Universal Soldier. Bolo Yeon, Chun Li from Bloodsport. God, now I'm trying to think of other action films. Or even not even action, just think of villains. So those are some of the ones that would be on my list. The hard thing with doing that type of list is I know there'd be people I forget. And as soon as I do the video, I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I forgot that. So, but, I mean, congrats on making the list, and very cool to see people like Hans Gruber, Paulie Giamatti and Shoot 'Em Up, Richie. Oh, no, Richie did Bobby Lupo. Has anyone seen Richie? 7 Feet, it's absolutely. Clarence Boddicker, absolutely. Howard Payne, Dennis Hopper, may he rest in peace, absolutely, in Speed. A lot of great choices on there. Deacon, Broken Arrow, John Travolta, I would put him on the list. At least for me. I forget who else, but like I said, Gene Simmons from Runaway. He's a lot of fun and sinister in that. But Brian Thompson from Cobra as the Night Slasher. He's definitely a scary, intimidating villain in that. I would put Brian Thompson in there for Cobra at least. So, but yeah, a lot of good choices on here. So, very nice job on the list, man. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you for the request. Thank you for taking the time to do that. And thank you guys for watching. Take care. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.